Hi students, I hope you all are doing fine. In today's video session, we will be discussing questions on Chinese, coding and decoding, which is a very important topic for bank PO and clerical prelim exams. In the exam, you can expect 3 to 5 questions which are usually very easy to easy questions. So let's move to the next slide. So students, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the video. So let's look into the question. Let's first read the directions here. In a certain code language, the codes for the sentences given in column 1, the sentences given in the column 1 are given in column 2. Each word has a unique code. Answer the questions based on this code. So what does unique code mean here? Unique code is no two words have the same code and no word has more than one code. So now looking into the question, we are given 5 sentences, and in the column 1 there are 5 sentences, and in the column 2 the codes for these 5 sentences is given. So now let's check if the position of the word and the position of the code are with respective to each other. So in the first sentence, submit is in the first position and GV is in the first position in the codes in the column 2, and submit here is in the second statement which is in the third position, and the code which is in the third position here is CR. We can see that these two are not the same. So from this we can conclude that the position of the word and the position of the code are not respective to each other. So to solve these kind of sets, we'll compare the common word between the two sentences and the only common code between the two sentences and assign that code to the respective word. So I have written all the unique words here. So now let's check for each of the word and assign the respective code of each of the unique words. So in the first sentence, let's start with the first sentence and the first word. Here, let me change the color of the pen. Okay, in the first sentence, the first word here is submit, which is common in the second sentence. So is submit the only common word between the first and the second sentence? Yes, here submit is the only common word between the first and the second sentence. So the only common code between the first and the second sentence will be the code for submit. So now looking at the code, here only UR is a common code, is the only common code between the first and the second sentence. So the code for submit is UR. Code for the submit is UR. So now let's look at the next word, which is enforce. So enforce here is common in the third sentence. Is enforce the only common word between the first and the third sentence? No. Here subsidy is also the common word between the first and the third sentence, and the two common words, the only two common words between the first and the third sentence is SU and MP. From this we cannot uniquely determine the code for enforce and subsidy. So in this case, we'll check if any of this word is common in any of the other statement. So looking into the fourth sentence, here subsidy here is the common word. So subsidy is common in the first, third and the fourth sentence. So the only code which is common in the first, third and fourth sentence will be the code for subsidy. So MP, you can see that MP is the only code which is common in the first, third and the fourth sentence. So the code for subsidy here is MP. So the left out code which was unique between the first and which was same between the first and the third sentence is SU. So we can assign the value of SU to enforce. So the code for enforce here is SU. So we got the code for subsidy as well. You can strike this off. SU, okay. So now looking into the first sentence, here we can see status is the only word which is left out, and in the quotes in the column 2, GV is the only code which is left out. So you can say that the code for status here is GV, which is also common in the fifth sentence. So the code for status here is GV. Is GV. So now we got all the code for each of the words in the first sentence. So now let's look into the second sentence. So let's start with the first word, update. So update here is common in the second and the fifth sentence. So is update the only common word between the second and the fifth sentence? Yes, here update is the only common word between the second and the fifth sentence. So the only common code between the second and the fifth sentence will be the code for update. So the only common word between the second and the fifth sentence here is CR. So you can say that the code for update is CR. So now let's look into the next word, which is identify. Identify here is common with the third sentence. So is identify the only common word between the second and the third sentence? No. Here details is also the common word between the second and the third sentence. So as we have done in the previous word. So now let's check if any of the identity or detail is common in any other sentence. So now looking into the fourth sentence, we can see here identity is a common word between 2, 3 and second, third and fourth sentence. So is identity the only common word between the second, third and fourth sentence? Yes. Here only identity is the common word between second, third and fourth sentence. So the common code between the second, third and fourth sentence here is DL. So the code for identity is DL. And the left out code which was common between the second and the third sentence is KT, which is the code for details. So the code for details here is KT. So now we got the codes for each of the words in the unique words in the first, second and third sentence. So now let's look at the fourth and the fifth sentence, which are the remaining sentences. And in this sentence, the only common word here is people. And the only common code between the fourth and the fifth sentence here is FG. So FG is the code for people. FG is the code for people. And in the fourth sentence, now the only left out word is version, and the only left out code here is IB. So the code for version here is IB. Similarly, in the fifth sentence, the only left out word here is new, and the only left out code here is EV. So the code for new is EV. So now we got all the codes for each of the unique words in this 5 sentences. So let's use the same table in the next slides to answer the questions. So let me erase the board. So let's start with the questions. Here the first question, which of the following is coded as GV? So now look in the table, the code for status is GV, which is in the option 3, which is the correct option. Let's move into the next question. What is the code for new update version? So now let's start with the first word, new. So what is the code for new here? The code for new here is EV. So EV is written in only first and the fifth option. So we can directly eliminate third, second and fourth option. Now let's look at the next word, which is update, and the code for update is CR, which is only in the option 5. So the answer for the second, the answer choice for the second question is 5. So let's look into the next question. Which of the following is coded as SU and FG? So let's check for SU first. Enforce here is coded as SU, which is only which is written in the second, fourth and fifth option. We can eliminate first and the third option, and the code and the word for FG is here is people is coded as FG, which is only in the option 4. So the answer choice for the third question is 4. So now let's look into the fourth question. What is the code for submit details? So similarly, let's check for submit. Here submit is the first word, and the code for submit here is UR, which is in option 1 and 2. So you can eliminate option 3, 5 and 4. And the code here, the code for details is KT, which is in the option 2. And the answer choice for the fourth question is 2. So now let's look into the next question, the fifth question. Which of the following is coded as MP? So by looking at the table, subsidy is coded as MP, which is in the option 4. So the correct option for question 5 here is 4. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and if you have any doubts regarding any of the questions, you can join the Telegram channel, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and do follow us on Instagram and Facebook. The links for all of these handles are given in the comment section or in the description box. So do join us in any of the all of the social media handles. And for classroom coaching, do contact your nearest T.I.M.E center. And for online courses, you can log into the T.I.M.E for Education website and join any of the online courses you are interested in. Thank you students for watching the video. I hope you do well in the examination.